Hi lovely people, it's Rachel. Welcome back to my channel if you're a returning viewer. Welcome if you're new here. I thought I'd just have a little chat with you about my December planner and journal lineup today.
When you need colour, when you need light, when you need a rainbow shining bright, when it's overwhelming with all of your to-dos, go grab a sticker, it'll help you through. Get it from EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, brighten up every day. EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, EllieBeth Designs, brighten up every day.
So I have got three sort of planners and journals that I'm using at the moment. These are all set up with a mixture of my things and things from Coco Daisy, for whom I am on the design team, so I do receive things from them for free, just to let you know. But you can also benefit, which have a check down below because you'll find the information there. So I've got my Travels notebook, which is kind of my journal and crafting notes. I've got my personal rings, which I have simplified a lot this month, and this has come back in. Yes, I've gone back to a life planner, but not just any life planner. I have actually coiled two together, which I'll explain in a minute. And for those of you who are thinking, hang on a minute, Rachel, you said you weren't using an Erin Condren planner anymore. No, that is right, I wasn't for a time, but having seen what's going on with the company, having heard from their CEO and seeing the changes they're making, I feel quite comfortable and confident in the direction that that company is going now, so I am using this. Plus it's a planner that works for me, so you know. Right, so this anyway is not a take note college ruled notebook. It's not even just a daily life planner. I have taken, let me get to February, because it's only got a few months in it, because I have actually coiled together the vertical planner with extra notes pages and the daily duo as well for each month. So behind each month's tab is a double dashboard, extra notes pages and vertical and daily layouts. So it's been really helpful. So my December, for example, that's my December as it stands at the moment, using the His Name Shall Be kit from my shop, which I absolutely love. I do like it rather a lot. And then yeah, my December inbox hasn't got much in there. I'll use this as a bit of a snapshot of the month, and then this has been this week, where I've just got various things jotted down, and I need to mark some stuff off as well actually whilst I'm thinking about it, but I haven't got my pen to hand so I can't. And I've just noticed, oh look at this, so this here was the day of the ninja. My hubby has gone in and put a little sticker that says "You saw nothing" on it. He must have done that last night when he was in the office playing D&D online with his friends. That's brilliant. That's really made me chuckle. Those little wacky holidays are from Every Minute a Story, by the way. And then I've gone ahead and I have already put in appointment labels for the timed things, and my Christmas countdown, which was in the advent calendar that I did for EllieBeth Designs this year, so some of you will already have that too. And then I have decorated Christmas week as well, again with the His Name Shall Be collection, and I will slot things in around it because I really wanted to have all the full boxes in there, but there's a lot more to go on that yet. I like to get a bit full on for Christmas week. And then my January is set up with Hello 2021, which is all the new format kits. So that's there ready for me to jot things on. And I think, did I do? Yes, and I also did start the first, well, New Year's week as well. So that is kind of what's set up already. I've decided that I like to have the structure of my appointments already in place before I then go in and add like the washi and the decoration, rather than trying to plan week by week. That's what's working for me this month, which is a bit of a new way of doing it, because usually I've just put everything on a monthly then planned week by week. And then on my dailies, now I haven't used them as much as I thought I would. I used a couple here. You see it's cold outside. Yeah, that was my crazy day. And then yeah, that was the point where I ended up in hospital thanks to gallstones and gallbladder pain and all sorts. That was awful. And then it all got a bit rubbish. Then yeah, a few more crazy days, and again I was in hospital then, which was planned for. But then I haven't really used it very much. I just kind of did the odd bits of listing and things. So the daily hasn't actually been used as much as I thought it would, because I was thinking that I wanted everything in one place. Well, we know how that goes, don't we? Everything in one place would mean that I wasn't using personal rings. And I really like using personal rings. There's just something about it. I just love it. So as it stands at the moment, I think I'm going to do a bit of an uncoil recoil job and just use a vertical with some extra notes pages for next year as my kind of big weekly overview planner. And then I'm going to stick with this for my kind of daily planning. So let me talk you through what's going on here. So this is a Foxy Fix cupcake personal rings. It has a hologram on there, it's got hollow silver and it's got blessed. I seem to have gone for words this month. This was of course from the seasonal surprise box. We've got believe, blessed, and we've got love, which are all very seasonal words, aren't they, at the end of the day. I have on the front some charms and a bead cluster from Mary Kay at Colibri Charms. And when I go inside, I'll show you what I did with the Cocoa Daisy December collection. Let me bring you in a little bit. There we go. Oh, it's getting a bit crowded on this desk. There we are. So, I absolutely love this die cut that says, Dear Santa, define good. I feel like that might summarise sort of my approach at the moment. Define good. So I just kept my pocket very simple. I've got my Simon clip with his little scarf on, a calendar card, and then I laminated some of the gorgeous snowflake vellum that was in the December box. Added some glitter dots because glitter dots, and when in doubt, coffee helps. And I had that sat just over the front page of December, which was beautiful, but then I remembered that I had this amazing dashboard, which was made for me by Geraldine over at Geraldine Jane, and yeah, I've had that for a number of years now, and I just thought, oh, do you know what, that goes so perfectly in here, so I had to put that in. So then I have my monthly divider, and this is what I mean, it's become very simple, this planner now. So I have my monthly divider with my notes and projects, YouTube ideas of things that I need to do, a few things on there, just overviews, although actually that date's wrong because it should be there. And then we just go straight into the striped week on one pages. And what I did here is I took some of the die cuts and very carefully, if I show you on here, because they're now adhesive backed, I just peeled back the backing on them and sandwiched the page between so that I could use them as tags, because I really like having the patterned tags when we get, or tabs, sorry, when we get those. And then I got a bit extra with the glitter dots and added glitter dots down them as well, so they actually are quite glittery and pretty. So I've got it so that I have my my week on one page just with the dates, just as a reference, and I would use this just for notes and things, or just looking at because I like the colours. Then I've got my sort of a weekly overview. Again, there wasn't much on here because it's been a bit of, it was kind of my first proper week back at work, Plus, whilst there's not much on that list, it was actually a lot of work to get done. I did set this up because I thought that I might use it for jotting down a few things, but I never did. So I'm not sure if I'll include that in next week. We'll see. Because as you can see, I've still got to do that. So that's how I've sort of set up my little weekly section. Then we get to the end of that and we come here where I've got a divider made with some more of that beautiful snowflake vellum, and I just popped a couple of clips on there, and I did put some of the vellum snowflakes on the edge as well, just because lots of snowflakes, and I clipped the little dangly charm thing on because I thought that looked really cute. So that is there to start my daily section, which I've got the Cocoa Daisy Planner Challenge on the back of a dashboard so that I had a nice dashboard to look at. And I can just do those. Yeah, did those obviously. And then I've just got my daily pages. And I've literally just got them all in here, which I wouldn't normally do because I wouldn't normally have had space before. But because I've slimmed down a lot of what's actually in here and put it into my Erin Condren life planner in terms of notes and things, and another little notebook, I can fit everything in. So then we come to here and I've got used some of that snowflake edging. How cute is that? So I've got a divider for notes, and I've just left some post-it notes on there as well. And then my last divider is my month at a glance one. And again, super simple. I didn't even back my dividers this month. That's how simple it's been, but it kind of needed to be. And then I've just got my year at a glance stuff there. So very, 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 very simple this time round. And that has just been really, really good. So it's working at the minute. It allowed me to basically play with personal rings again as well, which I really like. So my final part of my lineup this month is my personal dory, which is what I use for journaling and for keeping some notes for like creating and things. So I decided to go all pale pink because I just love this Foxy Fix cover. It is a Lush, is it Cherry Blossom? Might be. Can't remember the name of it now. My memory has been awful lately, but apparently that's part of the anemia, so there you go. Though my husband just says it's because I'm getting older. I have a gorgeous little dangle and flower on the front, which are from Hearts by Emma. And let me just pop those up there and then see what I can show you in here. Now, I was just thinking, did I need to, well, we'll find out when we get there. So inside, again, kept this very simple. Did a little snowflake edge on this paper, which I really love this design, so I wanted to have it where I'd see it. And I just popped in a little journal card, a couple of little clips and things. And then my dory this month, I used 2 of the dashboards for the front and back cover, which I really like doing because it makes it nice and sturdy and it feels like it just sits really well. And then I just washi tape along the spine. So inside we've got a little note here, a little note card, and I just popped down 3 things that I wanted to do in my journal, which is some scripture reading, I'll show you that in just a moment, writing down what I'm grateful for, and a little highlight of the day. So this here was a little card that came in the kits, and I added some glitter dots, some of the snowflakes that I cut apart, which hopefully, if I try and just get it to catch the light, oh, they're very, very subtle. And then I added a tab, and on the back I printed off from SWT Blessings the scripture writing challenge for December, which is on gifts and blessings. And what I've been doing is reading those passages and just choosing one of the verses to write down. Because I've been using quite a few stickers and things, I also needed a pencil board for my dory as well. So I love this paper, I love this design, I think it's gorgeous. So I decided to use that. I just laminated it, I popped a couple of die cuts up the top, just so it would stick out the top and look quite cute, and kept it very simple just to give me a firm writing surface for when I am using this dory. My front calendar I am using as a mood tracker, and actually I need to go in and pop some others down. Oh, we actually had a 5 today, isn't that epic? Oh, that was a bit of a 3 day. I can remember how I was, so I can put those in. And yes, that's there, though today's mood is hibernation. Then I have a little personal goals section. Used various stickers from all of the sticker kits basically in here, and I thought I'm going to make some goals in areas of things I want to make, my faith goals and wellness goals, which I know what they are, I've just not written them down, partly because I wanted to film before I did that. And then I have my weekly section, so I'm going to skip the first one because I've already obviously been journaling and writing things in, and I've just kept it very simple, dated everything, used some of the Hobonichi week stickers here, and just using a section for every day. And I will go in and I will add stickers and die cuts and journal cards and things as I go with this. That die cut, the 1000 times yes, that is, I've put on the Sunday the 27th because that's the date that Luke proposed to me, which will be, oh my gosh, is that 17 years this year. Then I've got some memory keeping pages that I've just left, and I just popped in comfort and joy just as a, you know, to put things that are a little bit of a prompt there. Then I've got my gratitude list. Only goes up to 25, and that is because, one, I could only fit up to 25 on this page because I put the washi on. Two, I know myself that if I start getting behind with things that are dated, I feel pressured, and this should not be a place to feel pressure. This is my journal. This is where I should be able to just write and enjoy myself, really. So I decided, rather than going, right, I'm going to put it down every single day, I'm going to put 25 things down this month. So a little bit of a change. And if I can reach 25 and I've still got more to put, great, that's fine. Then another section of like memory keeping pages, which I'll do some photos and things. And then this is where I am writing down those scriptures and the verses that kind of stand out to me from the challenge, and little observations and things as we go. I've not dated these pages yet because I was waiting on, I really wanted to use the kind of the stamp dates that came in the Christmas bonus kit. So I need to go ahead and finish off dating these. And of course, because of how it sits, with the month, I won't have quite enough spaces, so I've just popped in a journal card there as a tip in, and I'll be able to fit everything in. And I've already set up a little year in review section as the last thing there, and then in my back page I've just got a little pocket. And again, a couple of the Hobonichi Weeks stickers, which I really, really like. They're just cute. So that is my journal set up for the month. And I also have my, this has been my create in 2020. This is like all my knitting and yarn and crochet and ideas and notes and things. And I wanted to make, well, I wanted to use 20 skeins from my stash this year, so I was using this to count them up. And whilst I'm on 13 at the moment, I have actually done it because one of the things is a huge blanket that used many, many skeins. So there we go. And next year I'm going to make a new one of these and set up a new one for my creative projects and things. I've got a blank dashboard in there. I'm not entirely sure why, because I forgot to take it out before starting filming. I'm a professional, me. There we are. So that is what I've got in my dory. That's my little setup for December. it is probably, these three together are kind of what I've used the most as a lineup over the past few years. There's been some sort of 7x9 planner, personal rings for my daily stuff, and work things, because it is mainly work stuff that goes in here. This is kind of home and family, and then a journal. And they work really well, and I think that this is probably what I will continue to use next year, but never say never, and never say definitely, not when you're a planner. Anyway, lovely people, that is it from me for now. I hope you've enjoyed having a little look at my planners and my journals, and until next time, take care of yourselves, and bye bye for now.